Today we're at Wake the Tiger Absurd City here in Westfield London for a very exclusive construction tour. Can you believe that the only people who've seen the inside of this building up until today is the production team, as we've been kindly invited to give you a sneak peek around one of the capital's most highly anticipated attractions. Wake the Tiger is all about catapulting guests into a world where weird and wonderful combine, and our journey begins as visitors, known as day trippers, will depart the world behind and travel through a portal straight into Absurd City, filled with unfolding stories and unexpected discoveries across 4 districts. Once you've arrived, you're welcomed into Absurd City, a sprawling space that takes up a staggering 80,000 square feet at Westfield London shopping mall. To explore all things about the Wake the Tiger universe, I had a quick chat with Luke Mitchell, creative director on the project and the gentleman kindly taking us around on this exclusive tour today. Creative director, nice to meet you. Wake the Tiger, every time my friends ask me about this attraction, it's hard to quantify. So I'm going to ask you the question, what would you define Wake the Tiger as in a summary or a sentence?
Well, this always comes out different whenever I say it, but I would say that it's a raw expression of art. It taps into something at a deep level. It's an interactive, immersive art experience that is open and accessible to all people of all ages. We call it an amazement park because we couldn't really tell what it was. So that's why we came up with this idea of an amazement park.
Walking around, it's certainly difficult to put this self-guided attraction into words. But my first impressions of Absurd City were, it's like a playground for big children and I bloody love it. Luke, who is kindly showing us around, is also the co-founder and senior creative director of Boomtown Fair, one of the UK's largest and most immersive independent festivals. I asked him about the background of the fair and the humble beginnings of the first Wake the Tiger that opened in Bristol back in July 2022.
Yeah, wow. So Boomtown started nearly 20 years ago. And it started off just a few of us in a field having a party, and very quickly grew into something a lot more, really, with a running narrative running through it and big film set style scenery, a much more of an immersive experience rather than just a music festival. And it grew and grew, and it's been utterly brilliant in so many different ways. But when COVID came in, we had to cancel suddenly for 2 years, and we actually had this derelict building in Bristol which was a complete wreck, and we didn't really know what to do with it, and we never had the capacity to do anything with it. But when COVID came in, we suddenly had this opportunity. It's like, right, well, let's build an all year round version of Boomtown. So that we grew that, and when we launched it, almost no one came. We were like, oh my god, we borrowed all this money and no one's interested at all. Yeah. But then people started coming, and then it putting on Instagram, and it went viral, and it just blew up. And then the idea came up that we would build in London, and quite daunting initially, but the idea of building in our capital city with this audience where we can really show the authentic British underground scene, which is so unique in the world. We can bring that to this huge audience. If our messages can somehow inspire someone as well, then that's a brilliant thing.
I was quite glad that not everything was spoiled during this particular preview. The shell and direction are on display for all to see, but that pixie dust that brings it all together will catapult this attraction to whole new heights when it opens on October the 15th. Room after room after room, an exploration into the unknown of what crazy stuff can come next. There were many mysteries on our tour that will be kept under wraps until the grand opening. But rest assured, you won't have seen anything like this in London before. Such an unsuspecting modern shopping centre location, hiding a world of beauty, immersion and creative ambition. I mean, going back to how to quantify Wake the Tiger, it's a trippy, psychedelic social commentary of the world that we live in today. But in 3 words, how would you describe this new edition, this absurd city that we're in?
3 words. I would say absurd. I'd say raw. I would say deep.
And for the non-PG viewers, batshit crazy.
Yeah.
But Luke, appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Wicked,
And
thanks
best of
very
luck with
much.
the attraction. As you experience a batched grand finale, you exit into the bar and cafe along with a retail shop that will stock recycled merchandise, bringing the environmental and sustainability aspects of Wake the Tiger full circle. So there we go. There's your sneak peek inside Wake the Tiger here at Westfield London. This thing just goes on forever. It is amazing. It's going to be immersive. It's going to be incredible. Thank you so much to the team for inviting me down. This is going to be one attraction you do not want to miss when you're here in London. It's special. It's really special. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.